It's very nice to see y'all on Friday nights in Los Angeles here. Where are you guys all connecting from? Yeah, I see
Long
Yvonne from
Beach.
Long Beach. Okay, LA too, right? Yeah, it's
Yes,
being chilly right now, so everyone
yes. I
stay warm.
put on a jacket for the first time this
Yes,
year.
I have my
Winter jacket.
cover for the
Oh
knee.
my God.
My feet is getting, my feet are getting cold. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, and then we have Ivan and Maxi from Taiwan, right? Takumi is in California too, Orange County. And yeah, Chandra Sak is from Taiwan too, right? The south
Yep.
south.
Yes. I'm from
Okay.
Taichung. Taichung.
Taichung. Okay, the middle
Yeah,
part, right?
center. Yes, central.
Yeah. And where are you connecting from, Annie? Thank you for joining today.
I'm in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Yes. Okay, so we're really close actually. Well, in the term of the globe. Okay. So, yes. And I always feel very blessed that, you take the time to be here. And then especially, I know how busy our life can be right now. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Wendy Chan, and I'm an Emerald Director right now with New Skin, which is one of the top ranks with the company. And I have been in this business for over 4 years and building my business within this global network marketing company. Okay, so what's special about New Skin is that it's the highest credibility that a corporate can have. Okay, we talked about last time in the videos. And today, okay, I like to start off with a question for everyone. So when you hear, network marketing, right? What's your first thought that comes in mind? And I mean, would it be a bit skeptical, right? And like, oh, are you trying to sell me something? Is it a cult or something, So what do you guys want to share? What's your thought when I mean, if you're not in the business or whether you're in the business when you first heard about it before you join or something? Yeah, you can. Anybody?
it's gonna be. It sounds like it's a. Some people might think it's a scam,
Mm-hmm.
right? In a
Yeah.
negative way, or they would think, like I have to pay money to a lot of money to get into this business.
Yeah, I heard of that too. I actually get angry actually. What are you talking about, I don't even know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, okay. So today, yeah, I think everybody have heard of it, right? So I totally understand because I felt the same way 20 years ago. Back then, I didn't know anything about this business, and it's not something that is taught in school, right? And we don't have a major for network marketing. So I just, heard things from others, like what Shelby said. And in fact, like I had a boyfriend who suddenly got so involved in this, right? And I was back in college, I think, and I wasn't prepared for the shift. So he would, go to the meetings and wanted to spend more time on this business rather than being with me together. So I broke up with him. But still, I didn't blame network marketing for it actually, because now looking back, I mean, for me, it's more about the timing, right? And then maybe the person wanted to do something big, and which I respect now. So I mean, much better than having a couch potato at home, right? Yeah. And it could have been, any ambition like a new business or maybe even a world travel. Just, people grows naturally apart. So these days, I truly admire people in this business who are diligent, persistent, and always learning actually. And we focus on staying healthy and young. Okay, so to create a better world for the next generation, because I have a son, so that's really important for me. Yeah, and to focus on becoming, better versions of ourselves and stay away from negativity. Okay, so we need to grow or involve, mentally in order to succeed too. Yes. So anyway, so mute. Oops, what is that? Okay, mutual understanding is also very important too. As long as we're doing it out of love, no matter it's for yourself or for your family or for the world, right? So honestly, I mean, is there any other chance out there that we don't need to be in school for many years, right? Invest in big money or getting a certificate to prove that we are ready to start. Okay. And I mean, I got my nail certificate in a nail list to do the manicure for people in Tokyo before. So it took me about 2 years, and I spent like $20,000 for it. I got a loan for it because I was so into design, pretty little things. So I went to that nail school and I bought a whole bunch of material, all the beads, all the colorings, and gel nail, and blah blah blah. And I passed the license there. Okay, and the hourly, I actually didn't do the job because it was just for fun. But then the hourly wage, I realized that it's not even comparable. Okay, not to mention how bad the chemicals are for the health too. So that's why I never did that job. Okay, so another interesting thing, is that we are actually practicing network marketing every day without even realizing it. I don't know if you realize it, because has anybody here recommended a good movie, right? Or a good restaurant, or just some kind of sale or product to a friend, right? I think if you have invited somebody to a movie, this is some kind of network, right? Network marketing, I think. Yes. Right. Because you love it and then you share it. And sometimes you get reward for it too, like the stamp cards or coupons, whatever. So it is actually, similar. Okay. So that's how simple it is. Yeah. So today I'm going to share why, okay, network marketing offers such a powerful opportunity, and how could, it beat inflation, right? Or to achieve financial freedom. So nowadays, I think people prioritize work-life balance, flexibility, and people want to build something that's meaningful. So this is actually one of the shortcuts to achieve those goals. So you can start earning right away if you want to. Okay, with the real power lies in the long-term income, of course. So it's like building an asset that just keeps growing. So let's talk about flexibility. Okay, so welcome to put a 1 if in the chat if it's yes. You want to decide your own schedule. Who wants to decide your own schedule here? You're like, if you're able to every day, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tag. Oh, thank you, Bob. You're here. Nice to see you.
Same
Happy
here.
how do you say that one? Diwali?
Yeah, happy Diwali.
Diwali. I got it. Yeah.
Happy Diwali and happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. Okay. And what was I saying? Oh yeah. So this is where, this business model where you can actually decide when, where, and how much you want to work every day. So we are our own boss, right? For example, like for me, myself today, my son was off. He has no school. So I took him to a cafe and I was able to present this business with a new Indian friend here too. So after I took him to indoor play and then prepared this webinar while he okay please while he enjoyed with his friends. Okay, I don't want to leave him with the what we call it YMCA here. It's provided by the government and it's free, but if I have to work full-time, I have to put him there. And I love this business because I can enjoy it by the poolside, and then I can do this. Okay, can you stop talking? Okay, I can do this in a nice cafe, and I can just be with my son wherever I take him. Yes, so it lets me to be present in his life every day. Okay, and also as a young generations today, I think for the young people, they don't want to work traditional 9 to 5, office life anymore, especially after COVID. They want to like walk by the beach, under the tree, under the sun, in a nice cafe or just anywhere they feel inspired, right? So all of this is possible because of the digital age, okay? It has transferred the network marketing into like a global opportunity. with social media and online tools. Yes. Okay. So now let's think, how much does it, oh yeah, another thing is, how much does it cost to start a small store or a small business or, restaurant? Is there any owner here? I think, yeah, small. Has anybody? Bob, how much does it cost you to start your business? Did you have to buy all the stones first?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, right? To get all those beautiful stones.
That one need lot of money
Yes, yes. And you carry them around with you all the time, I see. Yeah.
all the time. All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So that, I mean, I don't even have that much money to start your business, And
But small business is easy to start in Taipei,
in
especially.
time. Okay, yes. But my father also has, oh no, not my father. Well, I want to
Yeah.
say my friend has 3 UPS stores here in California, okay? And but he had to get a lot of loans to pay it off. He's still paying the loans. And plus the salary that he has to pay to the staff and the overhead costs. And even though there are a lot of customers coming in, but the budget is super tight and it's pretty stressful because I think recently they raised the rent or they raised the tax for the owners too. So it's actually really, tough out there. But here, it's a low risk start into the business with very, very minimal or even no startup cost, right? And we don't have any store and we don't need to have any inventory. So anybody can start, right? To pursue your dreams. And all right, so I think next, Shelby, can you, yeah, she has some valuable insights to share the tips, right? Tips of the success in network marketing. Is it today? Yes.
Yes. Can you share the
Oh,
slide?
yes. Let me get that. Hold on a second. Okay. Right. This one? Oh, I want to, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we can start with this one.
Okay, you can
It's
start.
okay.
I forgot to show
Y-
it.
No worries.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I'm gonna similar what you just said. So this one is Robert Kiyosaki, which is very famous author from Rich Dad Poor Dad, and his second book is called Cash Flow Quadrant, and he endorsed network marketing. And the most recent is because he doesn't think everyone should be an employee. Everybody should own their own business and then become an investor. So in order to shift from an employee to a business owner, network marketing is the easiest way, the lowest risk, and the lowest financial commitment to get started. Because a lot of people, as we know, they have a full-time job as an employee, and then they do a side hustle in the network marketing, right? So that's why he been endorsed since in the 1990s up until now. So 20, 30 years already. Next slide, please.
Okay, hold on a second. Uh-huh.
Okay. And this is what we were just talking about because a lot of people think network marketing is the same as pyramid scheme. And actually the real pyramid scheme is actually when people recruit, let's say if I recruit Wendy and Wendy agreed to become the member, Wendy will have to pay a fee to me and everybody, like pay the upwards, pay the money going upward like a pyramid. And no more marketing, as we all know, we do also recruit people, but we don't make money by recruiting people. We only start making money when we recruit that new member and training, and then when they start selling and when they start marketing the product or service, then we make money. So it's kind of like you're hiring a a teammate or a employee or a salesperson in your team. So this is totally different from pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme is you pay money to be in, but network marketing is you have to train your downline, your teammates in order to start making money. And as we know, my mom, I don't know if Wendy knows, my mom actually, when she first came to America, she joined Mary Kay. And it's a similar to New Skin, and they're selling a lot of skin products and makeup as well. And over the years, I also see a new trend because in the beginning, when I first start hearing it, I know people sell like kitchen knife, or supplements, but now the network marketing system, system is involved into servers like insurance, like life insurance, Transamerica, WFG, they are using the same network marketing and same as real estate, because real estate, there's EXP. They are using the same network marketing to recruit a new agent, train them, have different seminar like this or Zoom calls to train people. So network marketing is shifting, not just selling the product. It's started shift to service providers as well. Next slide, please. Yeah, so I already talked about this. He endorsed network marketing because it's the best way for someone who wants to have their own business, but really don't know what to do or don't have the money to start and don't want to just leave their job right away. So network marketing is the best way to slowly shift that mindset, that business, that strategy over. Next, please. Okay, as Wendy mentioned earlier, network marketing, actually everybody is doing it, and we just don't notice because if we break the two words into network, I'm sure many of you heard of your net worth is your network, right? So who you know, how many people you know, and then who do you in contact daily is very important in business, all kinds of business. So network, if we talk about networking today, it's like people who maybe in your social media platform, your phone, your contact list, or your email list, those are the network. And marketing, just like Wendy was saying earlier, if we went to a restaurant, a Japanese sushi restaurant, we post a foodie picture, that's a marketing, right? Even though you're not selling for them or make commission, but that's part of the marketing. Or even if you go on Yelp, just put a review, like say, oh, this place is good service, good food, delicious. That's also part of the marketing because you are sending people to their business. You're sending people to buy their product. You're sending the people in your contact, your social media, friends, family, network into their business. So this is the true definition of network marketing. And as Wendy mentioned earlier, when we shift from when my mom came in the late 80s, we still have to meet in person to do the business or have some sort of event or house party to gather people. But today it's on digital, it's all online, it's on social media. So it's actually you can reach out to more people. So this is kind of the numbers that I grabbed for Southern California. If you think you don't know anybody, let's say people will say, I don't have a social media. I don't have any followers. So what can they do? They can expand their network, right? So these are the people, the population of each county. As you can see, it's a numbers game. I know nobody is gonna reach those million people, but there's people for you to add on top of your existing network, and so you can market them. Next page, please. Okay, hot, warm, cold. So during COVID, when Wendy first started New Skin, she contacted me. She kind of introduced me to this business because I know her since high school. So I am consider her hot or either warm market. We're not strangers. So it's easier to convert into a teammate or into a customer, right? If you just like doing any kind of business, you're gonna exceeds your warm market, your hot meaning your leads, your network. You will have to reach out to strangers. And the best way to reach out to stranger is just like what we were talking about. It's just like give a review, give a referral to, or give a recommendation to, let's say, a movie, a restaurant. I can call Wendy, hey, this Spider-Man movie is good. You should bring your son to go watch it, right? So that's selling in a way. Or if you're single, maybe anyone who on here is single and want to find some boyfriend, girlfriend, you're gonna go online and reach your co-market. You're not gonna, you already know people in your circle. They probably already married, right? So you have to reach to strangers. That's considered co-market to find your next partner or next wife or husband, right? So next one, please. Okay, so just to wrap it up, so if you feel you don't have anybody to talk to, it's very easy. You just go to a coffee shop like Wendy does every single day, went to a
What?
coffee shop, and then or church, club, social events. And I know she also go to a lot of uh, school functions, right? Yeah.
Club is not really good though, I think. Yeah.
Huh? Clubs.
Club
No,
is not
clubs
really.
is more like those how do you call those? Country clubs, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
those
said
kind of
nightclub.
clubs. Yeah, yeah. Because we want to connect with positive people, right? Positive
Yes.
connection. Clubbing is people are a little too crazy. Yeah. So another one I heard of is like, we usually have our laptop, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then when we flip to outside like this side, it can be a marketing strategy. Like as Wendy go to the coffee shop, she can put, I help people to stay healthy. I help people to stay beautiful, stay young, right? You can put a sticker on your face of the cover, and that will kind of draw people be curious to come to you and ask, what do you do? What do you mean by you can help people look young, right? So that's another way. Sometimes you don't have to talk to people, but have people come talk to you with a curiosity. So that's my share for today. Thank you.
Okay.
Any
Thank you.
questions?
Mhm.
No? Okay.
No. It's just practice, I think. I mean, I like to talk to people so I can get new, people talking to me every week if I
Yeah,
by myself.
you're very good. You can not just only talk to, you can get their phone numbers too. So that's good.
Yes, but I gotta be careful,
Not,
okay?
not only phone number, plus Facebook also.
Facebook also.
Yes, she's very good.
I
She,
got
she
Yeah.
don't
bombed.
ask she never ask contact. She just asked Facebook.
Yeah. The day I met Bob, I got your Facebook in what, 30 seconds?
Yeah,
Wow,
just
that's
Facebook.
good.
She did not ask contact number, anything. Can I have your Facebook? I said, wow.
Yeah, many ask me what's my favorite product. I actually have three. The first one is the lipstick, because as you can see, if I don't use that lipstick, can you guys see the lipstick gonna go on the cup? Yeah, that's my favorite one. And then the mask, because I
Which
feel huh?
which mask are you using?
The one you gave me, the mask that stay hydrated.
Waterfall.
Yeah,
Ah,
waterfall.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Green one.
Because I feel so dry during at nighttime, and then
Hmm.
that's good for especially the weather here and very dry. And the
Yes.
third one is of course the Lumi Spa.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keeps my face nice and tight, and so okay, thank you.
Yes. Manny, there's a new lipstick coming out. It came out already, right? That's this week.
Well, there was a pre-sale, but it sold out like in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, you should
I
get that
couldn't
one,
get it.
Shelby.
Yes, I know. So I don't put lipstick on the cup. Yeah.
That's cool. Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your sharing, Shelby. Actually, so now that I've been in the business for how many years? 4 years now. I think it's getting easier for me, just especially just recently, as I don't post as much as before. Yeah, and yeah, when I don't know, yeah, when I first started, I was I was a designer before, right? So I don't know anything about sales. I was like, I hate selling, so this is not for me. But by following the simple duplication system that, no, just keep it simple so that it's duplicatable. That's what, Manny always says, right? So, can we, okay, so let's have Manny, my good friend here, that who always coached me to and who has taught me everything about the duplication system. So I could start this, our own English training right now. And he leads the huge Latino team here. So Manny, are you here? Yeah. Can you share your story? Okay. Like how did you start a business? Because I know that since you were young, you didn't want to work for people, right? And you had this entrepreneurial mindset since 20s, did you say? Yeah. And then why did you choose to be a boss and take the risk?
Okay, yeah, thank you, Wendy, for inviting me. Hello, everyone. So yeah, in regards to Nu Skin, before Nu Skin, I used to be an athlete. My goal was to become a professional baseball player. That's what I did throughout my youth and in college as well. So eventually, I ended up getting injured. I partially tore my Achilles tendon, so it took me a while to recover from that. So after like 6 to 9 months of recovery process, I decided not to continue with the career. I was, I believe, 24 at the time, and I felt like, it was like in the sports world, you kind of want to make it at a young age, 18, 22, maybe, once you start getting older, it gets a little bit harder. And my injury didn't recover 100%, but I still had the goal of becoming a millionaire, right? Because the goal of becoming a professional athlete was to sign a multi-million-dollar deal and play a sport to do that, right? So the goal of the income was still there. I just needed to find a different path. So during that search, I started to think, what can I do to have the type of lifestyle that an athlete has, that a professional athlete has? And the only thing that I saw out there was to go into business, because I saw a lot of careers, I saw jobs, and none of them really provided the type of lifestyle that I wanted. But when I thought, okay, so who pays the athletes? And it's gonna be the business owners, right? So if you want full-time freedom, business is gonna be the best way to go, because a job is not going to give you time freedom, like I wanted, and financial freedom as well. So some jobs can be very high paying, as far as like you can have a high salary, but the higher the salary, typically the more enslaved that you are to that job, because if you lose it, then your whole lifestyle, right, goes away. So in that search, I was thinking of doing banking, doing real estate or different things. I ended up coming across what Shelby actually mentioned earlier, WFG. I didn't really know what it was. I had no idea what network marketing was, so I didn't have any positive or negative opinion about it. I was pretty neutral in it. And when I did the interview, it was kind of like an interview for financial services. That's how it was promoted on the Craig think it was a Craigslist post or some kind of Indeed post. So I went to the interview. I kind of liked the whole concept of what they explained of, building an agency, by helping people, get involved into the business, and you can make commissions of what they sell. To me, it sounded like a regular business. I didn't really understand that it was network marketing. I was like, okay, that's the way that every business works. You become, your own boss, and then you hire people to work in your business, and you make money off that. So that's how I understood it. Um, Later on, as I start getting involved, I start to listen to certain leaders, and personal development is something that really stuck out, because a lot of the successful people, they were saying that network marketing is like a personal development career with a paycheck attached to it. One of the ones that I listened to the most at the beginning was Ed Milet. He was actually one of the people who helped build WFG, and you can Google him now. He's more like a motivational speaker nowadays. But Emma Let was one that I listened to a lot in the first year. So the main change that I experienced at the beginning was really just the mindset and developing the entrepreneurial spirit, and the working on my skills, like social skills mainly, because I understood that the business was about talking to people, right? Whether you're recruiting them, whether you're trying to sell them your service or product, it's all about people. And I was not a people person. I was good in sports, right? And I was good at talking to like my teammates, but strangers, it was not something that I was really trained on, and it was a little bit scary. So, but personal development helped me overcome some of those fears, and really, it helped me develop my character as well. So, come along with Nuskin, right? So during one of these networking events that I was trying to prospect people for my WFU business back then, I ended up coming across Jacqueline, my sponsor today, Nuskin, and she shares with me the HLOG Youth. And she's like, hey, you gotta check this supplement out. It sold out $23 million in 8 minutes, and it makes you younger. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I didn't really understand it. So it kind of went over my head, to be honest, on that first day. She invited me then to do a facial. And for me, it didn't come out good because I have a beard. And the guy that was doing it, it was his first time, right? It's as if Bob was doing a facial on me, and Bob has never done one, and it's gonna be all the gels get stuck on my beard. I was like, this is not really for me. This looks like a lady's type of business. Like, I don't think a 25-year-old, black dude is gonna be able to promote this very well. So I didn't really like it at first. I didn't really see the opportunity on there, but Jacqueline, she actually did a good job of following up with me, right? Just like a good ad, right? Like a good company who does good ads, and you kind of click on the ad and then you'll see that ad again later on in the future, like a different version of it. So she did a good follow up with me. And the main thing that clicked as a business opportunity was seeing a video that she sent me. It wasn't even her talking, right? It was just these top leaders in Nuskin, like Nathan Riggs, Charlie Patterson, Jeff Mack. They were talking about this technology, H-Lock, and how it's going to change the world and how it's going to be in everyone's household, because we all want personalized technologies that are guaranteed to work when you use them, right? Like if, Maxi or Takumi, if you're going to buy a supplement or something to put on your face, the main thing you want is, hey, can I get guaranteed results? If I use this, is it just gonna, work temporarily, or am I going to get guaranteed results? And is it going to be personalized for me? So that's what H-Lock basically was sold at. And I kind of fell in love with that opportunity. Like, wow, like everybody would want to have their own personalized, skincare, their own personalized supplement line for them, and because I'm with guaranteed results. And if it doesn't work, then you get your money back. So I was like, wow, that seems like a good business, right? Like, give people health, give people more beauty, and if it doesn't work, then they don't have to pay for it. Okay, that seems like a no loss, right? Like everybody wins. The only one that can lose is the company, so they have to make sure that the product is good. So when I first got started, the first thing I did was use the product, because just like this business, I believe like many other businesses, the best way to promote it is to be product the product. Like if I'm gonna talk about, H-Lock, or the skincare, if I don't use it, then I'm just selling it. I'm not really sharing my experience, right? Like if I don't use the supplements, the technologies, the devices, and I talk about them, and I share with people, or you should get this, or you do that, I'm just selling them the idea or the product. I'm not really sharing from personal experience, right? It's just like a church or like a religion, right? Like how do most people join a church? Because a friend invited them to the church based on their experience. You're not sending people to church, just because you're gonna get a referral for sending people into the church, right? So typically you do it because you have had an experience, you have connected, right, with the Holy Spirit, with God, with, a divine spirit. So same thing in this business model. We're connecting people because we know that the products work for us, right? Like we've had a change in our lives, whether it's with the product, sometimes it might just be with the business. Maybe the business helped you pay your rent every single month, right, for the next month, or maybe it allow you to spend more time with a sick, a family member that you didn't, if you had a job, maybe you wouldn't have the luxury of spending time with them, right? So like Wendy, she spends time with her child. If she had a job 9 to 5, she wouldn't be able to have that luxury of spending, more time with him or having more quality of time. So having those personal experiences with the business and studying the business, right? Because a lot of people who don't do it, honestly, I believe it's because they don't study the business, because you can compare it to other business models and you'll see that there is less risk. It's not easier than other businesses, still takes work, It still takes time, right? It takes commitment on your part and dedication. But when you compare it to other business models, the risk that you have compared to every other business is almost zero, right? The only risk is that you could lose a little bit of money to get younger, or I just say invest a little bit of money to get healthier and younger. That's the worst case scenario, right? Like if Bob decides to do the business and it doesn't work, at least he got a little younger, he got a little better looking, right? Maybe he lost some weight, maybe, he got more energy, more vitality. Same thing with, Maxi, maybe her skin got a lot better. So that's the worst case scenario. You are a customer. That's like the worst that could happen. Best case scenario, you're a customer and you get paid for sharing your results with other people because everybody wants the same results. Like when Wendy talks to other 40-year-olds, right, that are her age, they're like, Wendy, how can I get the same results? Same thing with my sponsor, Jacqueline. Like, I was like, Jacqueline, I mean, I know the products work just because you look 10, 20 years younger than your actual, age. So that's what we all want because that's the only way to make the business easier without selling. If you don't want to sell, get younger, right? Get healthier, get more beautiful, and people are gonna ask you, how do I get the same results? Because everybody wants to. Nobody wants more wrinkles. Nobody wants, less energy, to be sick. Everybody wants more health, more beauty, and more youth. So thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Manny. Thank you. Yes, very well said. Yeah, actually, I don't even have to really talk about what I do anymore. Like I was in Costco this week, and the lady was like, she's trying to sell me solar panel. I'm like, sorry, I don't need solar panel. And then she heard me talking Chinese with my son, and she's like, oh, you have you have such a big son, and you look so young. I'm like, I try to let people know my age, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not, and I'm like 47, and she's like, what? Her face, I really want to take her video every time. Yeah, and then she was like, wow, how did you do this? And then I'm just 2 years older than you or something. Yeah. So I just tell her, oh, this is what I do. That's my business. Yeah. So and then she exchanged the phone number with me. Yeah. So it's getting easier once, the products really works on you. I don't have to, I just please ask my age. Yes. That's why. Yeah. But it's to prove, right? It's so guaranteed to work. That's why. Yes. Oh, but I have a question. You said you wanted to be a millionaire, right? At such a young age, why did you, wanted to be a millionaire? Because most of the young people I know these days are like singing, just singing, enjoying watching movies or yeah, working.
Probably my parents. I think, just growing up in Cuba, my parents, they had me do music at a young age to basically, not be, I guess, be somebody, right? In Cuba, the opportunities are limited, so you either gotta be like a professional athlete or like a professional, musician. So, I think they instilled that mindset, in me since little, and why not become a millionaire? I mean, I don't see any negative of becoming, like, if I have to choose between, not being a millionaire and being a millionaire, I would choose the millionaire route. Like, I don't see why not. If I'm gonna make money and right and go into a career or, do business, I don't see the reason why you wouldn't think of at least making $1 million, right, or more. But for me, it was just common sense.
Oh, I like that phrase. I learned something today. Why not be a millionaire, right? Everybody. If you want to make money, why not be a millionaire? That's good. Cool. Yes, I love it. Yes. Okay. So, thank you. Okay, thank you for your time. And all right. So right now, and if everybody, if you have any Spanish friends who are interested, you are welcome to connect with Manny too. Yes. Okay. And so back to wait a second here. Did I stop sharing? Okay. So back to now let's talk about the income, right? So where everybody will also get excited. And unlike the traditional jobs, also called linear income. I don't know if you guys know linear income and versus leverage income. Let me share the next slide. Hold on a second. So where is my sharing panel? Hold on. Oh, right there. Okay. Hello, Rahul. Thank you for joining. Rahal's out here. Yeah, I think Rahul is in India too. Yeah. Okay, here. Right there. Can you guys see this one? Okay, so on the left is the linear income, and on the right is the leverage income. So basically, what this means is that if you're working for the office, right? So that's what linear income is. So the pay is only for the hours that you work, okay? We will work till we die, as the Warren Buffett said, that it's really hard to pursue real happiness. However, network marketing offers the chance to build leverage income, as you can see on the right-hand side. So who here, I think everybody knows about leverage income, right? And if we have 100 people in the network and everybody just do 1 hour a day, okay? So you have 100 hours of productivity, and you will never be able to do 100 hours on your own, right? So can you stop working? No, because once you stop working, you have no income, okay? No money and no time until like people, you're enlightened. Okay, open your mind and say, oh, I'm willing to change. I want to have leverage income. Then your most precious is your time, actually. Instead of spending 100% of your time for money, spend your time to create a network, a leverage, okay, to build the asset. So 100 people in your time, that's the money that you're making. So the income is no longer depending solely upon your own effort. And that's when you're leverage, yes. And then, for example, this is Paul Getty, the billionaire. He also mentioned that I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% effort of your own, right? So the example is like franchise, okay? Franchise, which means McDonald's or Starbucks. So our business is very similar to this. But our business is even better because we are storeless, right? We don't have a store there, and it's not risky. So for the leaders that we have taught, for them to be independent. And once they're independent, okay, they're like having their own franchise location, like their own Starbucks. Then they have multiple locations, okay. That's why they have the most Starbucks coffee shops in the world. Once you understand that, you want to make money from linear to leverage. Yeah, we don't want to make linear income. That's why. So let's use this as example, the power of leverage. So the cup of selling the cappuccino, the profit is only $2 actually. But if you have only one location, right? Then maybe the location, say if you make $6,000 a month by selling 100 cups a day, then you make you make 6,000, right? Then that's very hard to survive actually. Okay, that's why they say I gotta have multiple locations so I can increase my profit. So Starbucks now is probably they have about 30,000 locations now. And for demonstration purpose, so we are going to say that there is 20,000 locations, as for example. If you have a pen and paper, you can write it down too. But there are 20,000 locations, and then make 6,000 a day, right? How much can they make? That's $120 million a month. So the magic is the power of leverage. The distribution channel has turned $2 cup of coffee into 120 million, right? A month, right? So that's the magic. It's the distribution, right? Okay, so what do? We build our own channel, and then we build the network. We build the worldwide, okay, anti-aging storeless franchise, creating leaders for each store. So the more leaders you created, the more leverage you are, right? So yeah, how many leaders would you like in your network, right? Millions. So how about 20,000? And you get to interact with the person, you interaction with. So how can you train them, right? Can you do it by yourself? So we're going to teach you how, but we don't need to know like 2,000 people, right? We're just using the concept that we have. For example, you just need 5 people. That's what yeah, we always say we just need to find 4, 5, or 6 serious people, and that they are entrepreneurial minded, and they want to have leverage income too. So this is the idea. And what if you only have 1% of the success rate? Okay, just 1%. We still have 30,000 a month. Okay, 30,000. So the calculation depends on number of people in your team. And then, yeah, so let me see, is this the last one? Okay, so that's why all we need is to find 5. Okay, that's it. 4, 5, or 6 to begin with. Yes. And so why is it the perfect time to start right now? Because we are in this era or this period that where people are actually looking, for not just opportunity, it's actually, this is a lifestyle choice, okay? If you're ready to, explore what's possible, you got to take the first step and then reach out and then, ask questions or and see how, our companies like New Skin could work for you. This isn't just a business, it's a way to build a life that you actually love and enjoy. That's the most important thing, because I enjoy being with the team members and with everybody here. So that's why I don't feel it's a work for me. That's why it's also it's a lifestyle for me already. Yes. So okay, does anybody have any questions? Sorry. Yes. No. And let me put this, stop sharing. Okay. So thank you all for today. And then Shabu, you don't know what are we gonna talk next time, right? Not yet. The topic, but I actually have a topic list. Yeah. I want to talk about fluoride, but I'm waiting for my friend when she is free. Yeah, this doctor about the fluoride thing. Yes. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining today. I know it's yeah, it's a little bit long today, but thank you all and see you guys next time. Okay.